glorify you through this game. We ask for your protection over these athletes as they compete, and above all, let everything said and done be glorified to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Stand to your feet to welcome the Bob Jones Bruins starting five. And forward, the senior from Ramshaw, North Carolina, wearing number 3, Trevor Brunson. And guard, the sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida, wearing number 4, Trevor Pittman. And forward, the junior from Reynolds, Iowa, wearing number 21, Chad Vanderwaals. And at guard, the senior from Augusta, Georgia, wearing number 22, David Boyd. And at forward, the freshman from Columbia, South Carolina, wearing number 33, Braxton Murray. Bruins are coached by assistants Dr. Tony Miller and Sean Barrett, and head coach Quentin Ualo.
We're coming down the final stretch of quite the remarkable season for both teams we get to see tonight. And with the regional tournament just 2 weeks away, tonight's game has some high stakes. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, welcoming you to the Davis Fieldhouse, where the Bruins are hosting the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Bruins tonight are in white, Eagles are in blue, and we're ready to get started today. Their last matchup between these two schools was just about 2 weeks ago, where the Bruins went on the road in Jacksonville and got a 93-88 winner. It was an absolute duel between Devin Pope of the Bruins and Diego Fernandez of the Eagles. Pope came away with a career game of 28 points, and Diego Fernandez 27. Made the shots when he needed to, kept the Eagles close, and in fact, the Eagles actually kept the lead for the majority of the first half. And after finally figuring out the problems with the ball, I think we're ready to get going here. Braxton Murray on the tip along with Brandon Hill. And here we go. Murray tips it back Tips it twice and to the hands of Trevor Pittman. Bruins get the ball first. Murray to Pope. That one's already poked away, but called for a kick ball. Starting five for the Bruins: Trevor Brunson, Trevor Pittman, Braxton Murray, Shad Vanderhart, and Devin Pope. And on their side, we have DJ Thompson, Xavier Rose, Ian Kennedy, Diego Fernandez, and Brandon Hill. Devin Pope driving early, kicks to Brunson. Brunson with the undershirt today. In with his left hand. Gets the Bruins on the board in their first possession. Over on the Eagles side, Diego Fernandez is the scorer, but let me tell you, Xavier Rose knows how to make plays. In 2 of the last 3 games, Xavier Rose has had 12 assists and 13 assists, both against Trinity College. Trevor Brunson forces a quick turnover, and the Bruins will get the ball back. Diego Fernandez comes into the night for the Eagles, averaging just under 17 points a game. Xavier Rose making his average assists up to 5, obviously because of his massive games with 12 and 13 assists. Brunson once it again, kicks to Vanderhart. Vanderhart, strong drive, gets stuck on his pivot foot, back to Brunson. Vanderhart up easy and over Ian Kennedy. Xavier Rose with the ball right now. The senior from Quitman, Georgia. Over to Fernandez, the point scorer. I almost said goal scorer, huh? Wrong sport. Tipped up in the air, another turnover for the Eagles, forced by the Bruins. Pittman with the ball, going forward. Brunson now. Oh, hesitation, kicks out to Vanderhart, and now Pittman. Freshman Murray with the ball. Good cut by Pittman, can't finish, but was pushed from behind on the layup. So Trevor Pittman's going to go to the free throw line where he shoots 84%. Free throw line is a place where the Bruins have done a lot better as the season has gone on. In fact, the only person not averaging over 70% is Devin Dean, but even Dean's percentage has gone up over the season. He started off pretty low, but has had games going 4 for 4 and 5 for 5 in the last couple of games to make his percentage a little higher, up into the 60s. Pittman splits the pair, though. And now the Eagles want to go quickly. Rose driving, trying to dish it, but gets cut off by Vanderhart. Pope out in front. Pope was going up for it, tipped away. And the Bruins will get the ball. Brunson up against Kennedy, and now out to Pope. Brunson for 3. No good. Rebounded by Fernandez. Tipped away. Oh boy. Pope driving, and he lays it in with the jelly roll, and 1. Kennedy, good job getting back on defense to avoid the monster dunk that I think was coming by Pope, but just not strong enough on the foul, and Pope gets around it for an and 1 and will now go to the free throw line. Not the start that the Eagles wanted to see on offense. Bruins controlling both sides of the ball right now. And that's going to warrant a quick timeout, 30-second timeout by first-year head coach Zachary Schenk. It's going to be just a quick 30. Last time these two teams played, it was on the same day of baseball games in Bruin Nation, and I had the weird opportunity to kind of call both games at the same time. I was watching the live stream on my laptop, and obviously calling the baseball game. And if they were watching the baseball game and they want updates on basketball, well, they got them. But I'm sure that Raymond Bureau was doing a great job calling the game on the Eagles side. If I was listening with volume, I would have heard him doing a great job. He always does. One of the best SIDs in the game. I've appreciated his communication back and forth since the fall, since I've started here at BJU. He's always ahead of things and always makes my job a lot easier when the Bruins and Eagles play against each other in any sport. Rose into the lane, dishes to Kennedy, but Kennedy steps out of bounds. That corner will come and get you if you're not careful. Another turnover for the Eagles. Pittman to Murray. And now Pope trying to get free. Back to Murray, back to Pope. A little back and forth action. Murray with the ball. Will he get it back to Pope? He will. Pope for three in the corner. Too long. Doesn't even catch the rim. Xavier Rose in transition puts it away for the first points of the Eagles' night. Took them 3 minutes, but they're only down 6. As the Eagles bench riled up. This energy on the bench is going to help them out. Pope for three up top. That one's also no good, but rebounded by Trevor Pittman. Good poke away by Kennedy. Rose in transition again to Kennedy. Easy lay with his left. Brandon Wilkins looks to be the first sub of the game. Going to check in soon at the next dead ball. Pittman, good cross. Pittman into the lane. Murray with the mismatch. Murray puts it up and in. Fernandez only standing at 5'9". Acts like he's 6'9". Good pass in. That was put away by Brandon Hill. Fernandez just has that aggression and that fight and attitude that always helps his team out. Shows up in the big moments. Brunson to Murray. Murray can't quite handle the pass. He gets it now. Kicks to Vanderhart. Vanderhart driving. Vanderhart is fouled. Eagles bench doesn't like it, but Vanderhart will go to the free throw line after our first media timeout of the night. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. It's located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Check them out today. Back from the media timeout, Shad Vanderhart at the free throw line, shooting 75%. Vanderhart came away with an impressive stat sheet last time they played the Eagles with 15 points and 11 rebounds on the road in Jacksonville. The reason the region is so crazy right now as we're going down the stretch to the regional tournament is the TBC Eagles beat the PCC Eagles in their first matchup. PCC came here and beat the Bruins in the first matchup, and the Bruins beat the TBC Eagles in the first matchup. So right now, I'm pretty sure it's a three-way tie at the top of the region. Tonight's going to tell a lot. And then the Bruins, 2 days from now on Saturday, travel to PCC for a showdown with the PCC Eagles. Lots of Eagles and just one Bruins team, but It's all jumbled at the top right now, but it's going to be figured out in the next couple of weeks because that's a three from Pittman. It's good. First three-pointer of the night. And that one's going to go the other way again. Devin Dean checking back in. He's going to come in for Shad Vanderhart. I couldn't tell if it was Brunson or Vanderhart, but Brunson's just taking the ball out. The next time Trinity plays Pensacola is the weekend before the regional tournament on February 22nd. That might decide the 2 seed, depending on how tonight's game finishes. That one's poked out of bounds. Bruins will keep possession on the baseline. Devin Dean and Brandon Wilkins now in the game for the Bruins. Pittman's going to take the ball out. Lots of confusion going on right now. Coach Tony Miller is barking out his orders. Out quickly to Murray. And now Brunson. Wilkins, 7 on the shot clock. Wilkins stops. Good dish to Dean. What a great look by Brandon Wilkins. That's a 3 from Fernandez. That one's no good, but don't expect him to miss anymore. Brunson thought about an alley-oop to Dean, but he takes it himself, no good. Rebounded by Wilkins, put up, no good. And finally rebounded by DJ Thompson. Fernandez all the way in, runs into a brick wall, can't touch it, and there he finally does. And that one's going to be a Bruins ball. Devin Pope's going to check back in for the Bruins. He's going to come in for Trevor Brunson. Pope leads the team in points per game with 21 and also shoots 62% from the field, which is ridiculous. As a guard, to shoot 62% from the field overall is unbelievable. And now Pittman. Murray, not a three-point shooter, is going to look for a pass. Pittman wants another 3, no good. Good crash by Murray, but gets taken away by Ethan Bray. Up to Fernandez, up and easy. So the Eagles back within 8. Brandon Wilkins. He's scored in double digits 3 of the last 5 games. Pope, 10 on the shot clock, is stuck out there. Pope has to go to work, dishes to Wilkins for 3 from the corner, no good. Tipped away, Pittman gets it. Wilkins wide open in the corner again, but Pittman's going to take it from the opposite wing, off the rim. Bruins are cold from three-point land so far. Xavier Rose, good dish, and put away by Hill. And Coach Uaro is going to call a timeout. Eagles back within 6. Their defense is playing really well against this Bruins team right now. We'll be back in just a minute. Back from the timeout. Let's see what Coach Uaro or Coach Miller told his team during that quick 30 seconds. Did not believe any subs were made during that timeout. Oh, Tosadas Pouncey came into the game. He was already about to check in, but a timeout obviously brought him in. Dean On his right, Dean, bully ball to the rack, no good. Gets his own rebound, no. But Vanderhart gathers it. Back to Dean somehow, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line after all that work. He does that a lot. He is 6'2", but he is just so strong. Now he's at the free throw line where he has improved. And he knocks that first one down. I was hoping announcer jinx would not come true on that. In for the Eagles, Jaquez Anderson, senior from Valdosta, Georgia. And Dean knocks down both. He puts in the work at practice when it comes to free throws. The simple things go a long way in this kind of game. Rose, Fernandez, back to Rose. Into Thompson, and now Ethan Bray on the finish. Bray is one of the 2 sophomores on this team. There are 6 freshmen, 6 juniors, 6 seniors, and 2 sophomores, Bray being one of them, along with Bryson Rowland. Wilkins back to Vanderhart. Vanderhart up against Anderson. Gets stuck looking for a pass to Dean. 7 on the shot clock. Pouncey. Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Pope has to look up. 2 on the shot clock. And that one's going to be a shot clock violation. I don't think anyone realized how much time was left on the shot clock, and that should take us to a sub-12 media timeout. And it will indeed. Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more at Marriott.com. Back from the media timeout, Xavier Rhodes with the ball. And now into newly subbed on Korth Loader. Now the other way, Devin Dean and Pouncey with Vanderhart, Pope, and Wilkins. Brunson and Murray about to check back in. Pouncey in the corner. Now Pope with the step back, can't get the dribble. Fernandez comes up with it. Good get back defense by Dean, pokes out of bounds to avoid a Fernandez layup. And in comes Brunson and Murray for Wilkins and Dean. Rose. To Korth Loader. Out to Bray. Bray, the blow-by jumper. No good. And a foul is going to be called, I think, against Trevor Brunson on a push. Indeed. It's only the team first foul on the Bruins in the first 9 minutes of play. So nowhere near foul trouble for anybody. Bray. Rose. for three from the top, off target. I don't think head coach Shank liked that shot. Rose is known to be a passer and playmaker. He does still average just about 12 a game. In fact, he leads the Eagles in field goal percentage, but I guarantee you most of those are layups, as his three-point percentage is not that high, nor has he shot that many three-pointers in the season. Only 13 three-pointer shot coming into today. Brunson just gets messed up in that lane, but Devin Pope on the turnaround knocks it down. Anderson and now Bray. Back to Anderson in the corner up against Brunson. Bruins zone defense right now, giving Eagles fits. That one's going to stay down here. Fernandez will inbound the ball. Fourth loader got stuck against Vanderhart. The Bruins going the other way. Brunson with the ball. And now Vanderhart. Trevor Pittman's about to check back in, along with DJ Thompson on the Eagles side. Murray in the post against Fernandez. Kicks to Vanderhart for three. No good, but Murray gets the rebound and puts it in. That's what happens when there's a mismatch like that. It's a 6'5 Murray against a 5'9 Fernandez. There's only so much Fernandez can do to box him out. Blocked by Vanderhart on the three, and the heads-up play by Vanderhart gets it going the other way. Blocked the three-point attempt by Fernandez, gathered it, and threw it off of Fernandez for the Bruins ball. That's some defense. And now the Bruins look to extend their lead past 10. Pope looking for a clear out. Gets poked away, but it's gathered. Now Vanderhart driving, but he stepped out of bounds before the drive into the lane.
Eagles ball.
9 minutes to go here in the first half of the 22-12 ball game. Rose up against Murray, forced a shot, rebounded by Vanderhart. Pittman cutting, up to Murray, puts it in. Braxton Murray playing very quality time here tonight to start this game. He's been starting more as the season's gone on. This is his fifth start of the year. And that one's put up and one by DJ Thompson. None of the Bruins quite like that foul call. I think it was the double clutch on the layup that kind of made the referees think there was contact. Thompson knocks down the free throw for the old-fashioned three-point play. Eagles back within 9. Last time these two teams, the lead for either team fluctuated all game long, so a lot could happen in the final 28 minutes of this game. Eagles going the other way. Rose wants to take it himself. He does, over Brunson. That was a pretty finish by Xavier Rose. He had Jay Spinelli on the other side, but keeps it himself. And that one's going to be a foul against DJ Thompson. His hands just got caught up in the speed of Devin Pope. And now Josh Dorsey checking into the game for the first time tonight. Dorsey scored a season high in the last game against Carolina Christian College. It was his senior day. He's only been here for 1 year, but it was a great moment being able to celebrate him and 4 other seniors for their hard work for this Bruins team, and he made it special, scoring a season-high 13 points. Pope to Dorsey. Dorsey gets it poked away. And now Xavier Rose in transition again. He's been good at this. What a pretty lay! Wow! Xavier Rose putting in the work, keeping this Eagles team close. Pittman. Vanderhart for 3 in the corner, knocks it down. They say his foot was on the line. So that'll only be 2 points. That's a 3, too long, but good box out. Almost an and one for Jaquez Anderson. Does not fall, but he's going to earn a trip to the free throw line. Anderson has only shot 5 free throws on the season, but he has knocked down 4. We'll see how he does after this media timeout. Back from the media timeout with Anderson at the free throw line for 2. Again, he has shot 4 for 5. Not a lot of chances, but he knocks them down. He did not knock that one down. Now 4 for 6 on the season. And he knocks down the second one to split the pair. Eagles back within 7. Dorsey with the ball up top against Anderson. Hand off to Pittman. Pittman, good defense by Fernandez, keeping close. Vanderhart to Dorsey. Another poke away by Fernandez. Xavier Rose out in front. Xavier Rose puts it away. Last time it was Fernandez on offense and Rose on defense. This time it's Fernandez on defense and Rose on offense. Another poke away. And they couldn't quite find Fernandez on that pass. Pittman with the ball now. There's 4 Bruins in one spot. Pope gets it in the corner. Trying to back down Rose with the fadeaway jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, but does not corral it. Fernandez going quickly the other way. Fernandez tries a hook shot of sorts, does not go, but rebounded. And now Anderson puts it up and in. A short run brings the Eagles back within 3 points. That's what I'm talking about. Last time it was the exact same way. Just kind of flipped. Brunson for 3 in the corner. No good. Eagles can tie it here with a 3 or get back within 1. Thompson Poked around. It's going to stay Eagles ball. Wilkins and Dean checking back in for the Bruins. Makes it all the way easy to Rose. And now Spinelli. Back to Spinelli. Fernandez wants it in the corner. Spinelli drives, floater, no good. Rebounded and put up and in by DJ Thompson. The Eagles are back within one. Bruins on a cold streak. Got to find their offensive rhythm again. Vanderhart up against Anderson. Vanderhart on the turnaround. Short. Eagles push pace again. Spinelli. Good find to Anderson, and the Eagles have the lead. So after a slow start on offense, the Eagles picking it up in the second half of this first half. Vanderhart looking for points for the Bruins. Stopped. Vanderhart kicks, but he's called for a travel. His pivot foot slid. The Eagles bench is going crazy. Murray's coming back in for Vanderhart. The last 5 minutes have been all Eagles. They have the ball here, looking to extend their lead. Rose, the playmaker, looking around, driving, dishes, and can't gather that pass in the post. Now Pittman. Murray. Out of his comfort zone. Now Brunson. This defense by the Eagles right now is maddening for the Bruins. So aggressive. And Rose gets into the lane, puts it in. Now a 12-0 run for the Eagles. Lots of chatter on the court. Good cut by Dean. He's going to go to the free throw line. He's fouled by Jaquez Anderson. And wow, ever since that under 8 media timeout, it's been all Eagles. And now we're at the under 4 media timeout. The Eagles have a 3-point lead. Final 3 minutes of this first half might show us what the second half's going to be made of. Devin Dean at the free throw line. Went 2 for 2 in his first trip to the line. And that one goes off back rim. See if he can split the pair, bring the Bruins back within 2. He cannot. So empty trip down the floor again for the Bruins. That's going to make Coach put on Justin Skelton, the offensive spark, off the bench. Good spin move by Rose. Leading all scorers tonight so far with 12. The main catalyst for this Eagles offense. They're up 5. Brunson. Good defense by Spinelli. Brunson trying to get away. Brunson will go to the free throw line. Pope and Skelton both looking to check in. First one by Brunson is knocked down. Shoots 81% on the season. Skelton coming in for Dean. Pope coming in for Wilkins. Justin Skelton scored 13 points against Carolina Christian on Saturday. It's his first time scoring in the double digits since December. Pittman gets it away. Pittman to the rack. Good defense by Skelton. Gets the ball back. Bruins in transition again. To Murray. Murray can't put it away. Good defense, but gets it back. Pope for 3. No good. Still cold from the 3-point. Anderson. Back to Rose. They're giving Xavier Rose space. He shoots it. He knocks it down. Minute and a half remaining in the first half. Brunson calling out orders. Back to Murray. And now Brunson again. Brunson for 3. Knocks it down. They needed that. Bruins back within 1. Fernandez up against Pope, and now Rose. Slows down the offense. Shoots another 3. Can't knock that one down, though. Tipped away. Offensive rebound. Xavier Rose on the cut. It is just his night. 17 so far. Skelton driving. Skelton turnaround. Short. And that one was tipped by Skelton when he was out of bounds. So the Eagles will get the ball back. Vanderhart coming back in the game. Coming in for Murray. And Eagles can go quick for a 2-for-1 or take their time. About 13 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Fernandez back to Rose. Good defense by Vanderhart in transition. Vanderhart is hacked from behind by Spinelli. And Vanderhart appears to be hurt. Landed awkwardly on his hand. Looks to be a common foul so far against Spinelli. Few fans wanted a flagrant foul, but I think it was in the way that Vanderhart landed that made it look bad. So Vanderhart at the free throw line can bring the Bruins back within 1. Knocks down that first one. And the second one goes down. So now the Eagles can hold for a final shot of the half. Expect the ball to be in the hands of Rose or Fernandez. Since Spinelli right now, back to Rose. Poked away, and Pittman takes it, but he is out of bounds. He even looked down when he grabbed the ball to make sure, but couldn't quite keep his toes in. So now the Eagles with the ball with 8.5 seconds to go. Into Fernandez. The high zone. Fernandez dribbles it in. Thompson puts it up and in. And that's going to end the half. So the Bruins once held a 10-point lead in this half, but they go then into halftime with a 3-point deficit off the incredible playing by Xavier Rose. 17 points, 4 assists going into halftime. The second half will resume in 15 minutes. We're back here to start the second half. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, still with you in a first half that saw a Bruins 12-point lead. We're starting the second half with a Bruins 3-point deficit. Much thanks to the incredible half by Xavier Rose. 17 points, 3 assists, and just crazy defense by all the Eagles, especially to end that half. The Bruins didn't score a field goal in the final 2.5 minutes, only scoring 7 points in the final 8.5 minutes of that half. Starts early, though, with an Eagles turnover. Poke away by Braxton Murray. Bruins offense needs to get going here in the second half. The defense so far by the Eagles has been great. Forced 10 turnovers. Pittman for 3. Good! Right off the bat, we're tied at 39. Murray almost another poke away. Now Rose to the top of the key. Rose driving to his left. Good kick to Thompson. Thompson poked away by Murray again. Devin Pope in transition. Devin Pope was trying to go up high. Fernandez gets back and fouls him before he can slam one home. So Pope's going to go to the free throw line with a chance to give the Bruins the lead back. Pope shoots 85% from the free throw line. Knocks that first one down. He has seemed to be very comfortable every single time he goes to the free throw line. Never really that stressed out. Fernandez is going to exit. And Bray is going to come in. And Pope knocks down both of them. Took a second. Rattled on the rim a little bit. But the Bruins back out front with a 2-point lead. Rose, Kennedy, short jumper is good. Vanderhart. Murray near the free throw line. Back out to Vanderhart. Poked away by Bray. Bray is going 1 against 3 right now. It does not work out in his favor. Murray gets it. And now Pope is going to go forward. But back to Pittman. Pittman against Bray. Driving quickly. Kicks out to Pope. Pope up against Thompson. Pope trying to draw a foul, knocks down the fadeaway anyway. Kennedy, Bray. Shuffled his feet, travel's not called. Thompson on the ground, now Pope gets it. Out to Pittman, Bruins have numbers. Pittman going quickly, lobs to Vanderhart. Vanderhart brings it down though. Kicks to Brunson for 3. No good. Now Rose in transition. What a pass! Oh man, how did he slide that through? No wonder he can have 12 or 13 assists in a game with passes like that. Pope, Murray, can't finish. Pope tips it back in on the offensive board. Bray thought about a deep 3. Poked away by Pittman. Pittman up to Pope. Pope slams it down. No, he does not. He misses the dunk. Oh, you do not see that a lot. Rose with the floater puts it in. Ties it at 45. It's rare that you see a missed dunk, especially in the clear for Devin Pope. Good pick and roll between Murray and Pittman, but Murray can't finish. Kennedy goes too quickly, and Pittman takes it right back. Vanderhart to Murray. And one. Trevor Brunson. Blocking fouls called. Foul's going to go against Brandon Hill. Had his feet set but wasn't straight at Brunson, and I'm pretty sure his feet were also in the arc. That's going to bring Jaquez Anderson back in, and Brunson with a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play to take a three-point lead. Brunson is the only player on this Bruins team to start every game this season. He misses that free throw. With the exception of last game, Shad Vanderhart has also started, but due to senior day, he did not make the start. Had the 5 seniors as the starting 5. That one's put up and in by Jaquez Anderson. Ties it at 47. Back and forth we've gone so far in this second half. Vanderhart against Kennedy. Pittman for 3. Pittman, it's good. Poked away by Pittman. That one's going to stay Eagles ball. Pittman has had his hands ready on defense all half long. He's poked 4 balls away. And it helps give the Bruins a 50-47 lead going into the first media timeout. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them online at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. Kennedy inbounding the ball for the Eagles. Goes all the way out to Rose. Rose makes sure to establish himself in the half. Kennedy driving. Sutter step. And after all that, finds Anderson. And Anderson puts it in. Ball was jumbled around for a little bit. Not sure if that's going to go down as an assist for Kennedy or not. Vanderhart asking for a pick by Murray. Vanderhart still going on his right. Now backing down. And he gets it poked away. Bray. Spin move to Kennedy, and Bray is fouled by Pope. It's only Devin Pope's first foul of the game. I think Bray's feet just got caught up with Pope's on that spin. And Devin Dean's going to come in for Shad Vanderhart. Kennedy, Bray, back to Kennedy. Mid-range baseline jumper, goes in. Eagles back on top. Pittman driving. Pittman dish to Dean. Dean can't handle the pass. Brunson comes up with it. Pope for 3. No good. That one's off the hand of Thompson. It'll stay Bruins ball. Pope hasn't had that shooting rhythm that he's had all season long. Struggling from the field tonight. Pittman's going to inbound it to Brunson. And Pope finds an easy one. Good look by Brunson. Bray for three on the wing. That one's tipped. And I don't think either one down low really knew it was tipped. I think it went off Brunson's head. So stays Eagles ball. Kennedy inbounding it. The deep shot has worked out all night long for the Eagles on inbounds. Bray thought about trying again. 6 on the shot clock. Kennedy for three. No good. But Anderson's right there to clean it up. The offensive boards have been really big for this Eagles team tonight. Pittman trying to get away from Bray. Ooh, Bray caught an elbow. Pittman goes in and puts it down. Incidental contact on that drive. Bray seems to be okay. He has the ball right now, acting like nothing ever happened. To Kennedy. Kennedy another mid-range. Can't knock that one down though. But another offensive board by Thompson before it's ripped away by Pittman. And that foul's going to go against Thompson. Coach Shank doesn't like it. Having a quick conversation with the referee. Murray. Brunson on the wing. Brunson gets around. Brunson strong to the rack. Can't finish. But it'll go back to the free throw line. And another foul that the Eagles don't like. That's the third foul on DJ Thompson. With just under 13 remaining. Brunson knocks down that first one. And Thompson's going to exit for Spinelli. Spinelli is a big reason that the Eagles were able to come back in that first half from down 12. His defense was just so good. His hands were everywhere, knocking the ball away. Wilkins is back in the game for the Bruins as well. That high zone by the Bruins has given the teams issues, but Bray gets an open mid-range but misses. Brunson going the other way. Wilkins driving in. Wilkins with the left, too strong. Rebounded by Dean. Dean going to work. Dean puts it up and in, and one. He's strong like that. Foul's called against Kennedy on the push. Dean now at the free throw line to extend the lead to 6. Goes off the back rim. Kennedy rebounds it for the Eagles. Now the Bruins with more pressure. Spinelli, good defense by Dean, cuts him off. Cross-court pass to Bray. Kennedy. And again, somehow gets in the hands of Anderson. He puts it up and in for an and one himself. Each of the last 3 times Anderson has gotten the ball in the post or down low somewhere, it hasn't been a pass. It's been a jumble. It's been a poke away that ends up in his hands, and he's been able to put it away all 3 times. Now he gets a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play on this side. Knocks it down. We have a 58-56 ball game with 12 minutes to go. Dean against Bray. Wilkins against Rose. And now Brunson. Back to Dean, backing down Bray. Kick to Pittman all by himself on the wing. Can't get it to go. Wilkins gets the offensive board. Good cut. I don't think Wilkins touched that ball, but they caught it out of bounds on him anyway. Eagles ball. And that leads us to the sub-12 media timeout. Finally gets a breather. Both teams need it. 58 to 56, 11:27 to go. Back from the media timeout. And off the dead ball, you can't change inbounders like that, so it's going to be Bruins ball. I think that was a little unclear for the Eagles. Everyone's confused. You can change inbounders during a play, but off of a dead ball set, you cannot. Pittman driving it all the way and almost gets it to go for and one. I didn't expect Pittman to get past that defender, but he did. So he's going to go to the free throw line where he shoots 84%. Fouls against Fernandez. That's only his second, so no foul trouble he has to worry about there. Unless he picks up another one quickly. Pittman knocks down the first one. And the second one. Pressure. The top two of the zone playing high. And aggressive play by Anderson gets him back to the free throw line. In the first half, it was Rose. In the second half, it's Anderson keeping the Eagles close. Rose has only scored 2 points in the second half after scoring 17 in the first. Anderson knocks down the first one. Three subs coming on for the Bruins. It's Vanderhart, Pouncey, and Pope. All three of which really need to find their offensive rhythm for the remainder of this game. Anderson knocks down both. And right after the free throw, Coach Shank called a timeout. Had to say it a few times to get his point across. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll be back in just a minute. Bruins with the ball. Pouncey with the ball. Heavy pressure again. Bray tips away from Vanderhart. Anderson going the other way. Anderson blocked by Vanderhart. And now Bruins trying to get an offensive set. Pope against Rose. Pope spinning, gets it in, and puts it down. Maybe that'll help him find his rhythm. Fernandez gets stuck, and now Rose. Back to Fernandez for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's a force. Anderson ties it back up. That brings them back within two. That scoreboard changed really quickly. I thought, man, Vanderhart. So Brunson can't get it to go. Spinelli with the pressure. Now Rose looking to go quickly. Rose puts it in, and that'll tie it at 62. Pouncey having a hard time getting away from Fernandez, but does. And now Brunson's in the corner against Spinelli. Kicks to Vanderhart. 13 on the shot clock. Vanderhart against Bray. Vanderhart finds his way in the lane. Pope can't finish. Tipped by Vanderhart. Bruins get the ball back. Behind the back by Braxton Murray. Vanderhart driving. Vanderhart gets fouled. So after a flurry of activity, that'll stop the clock and take us to immediate timeout, tied at 62. Well, it's been a back and forth first 11 minutes of this second half, and we're tied at 62 with 9 minutes to go. Vanderhart's at the free throw line to resume play. Can give the Bruins the lead back right away. Can't knock it down, so the Eagles go with it. Up to Fernandez quickly. Anderson. And now Rose. Pouncey and Pope at the top of the zone. Thompson's back in the game for the Eagles. Fernandez to Spinelli in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Vanderhart. Did a good job ripping that one down away from Anderson. Vanderhart kicks to Murray. Now Vanderhart again. Cross court to Pouncey. Poked out of bounds by Fernandez. It's going to stay Bruins ball. Pope. Oh, behind the back by Pope. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Thompson. And now Rose lays it up and in easy all by himself for the Eagles lead. Vanderhart steps out of bounds. Turnover forced by the Eagles defense. And that one's going to take us to the sub-8 media timeout. There's been a lot of timeouts in the last few minutes. And the Eagles take a 64-62 lead with 7 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Back from the timeout, Eagles with the ball. Bruins showing pressure with Pope, Pouncey, and Brunson all in the half court. Bruins might be looking. Did not work out for the Bruins. That one goes out of bounds. And I think that one just off for Fernandez. It is. Fernandez loses control. And the Bruins get the ball after all. Couldn't find the trap, but forced a turnover nonetheless. Pittman back in the game for Pouncey. And there's pressure by Fernandez and the Eagles as well. That one's caught an offensive foul against Murray and for an illegal screen. Sold by Fernandez a little bit. So the Eagles will get the ball. We're going to take it slow, get into an offensive set. Spinelli and Rose with Fernandez, Anderson, and Thompson. This seems to be their best five tonight. Blocked by Murray. Murray comes up with it, is trapped. Finds Vanderhart. Now the Bruins are in transition. Vanderhart. Good. Step in the other side. Puts it in with his left. Tied at 64. 7 minutes remaining. Good pressure and effort by Vanderhart to get that ball away. Spinelli on Pittman like glue. Pittman gets the ball back. Vanderhart in the corner. Brunson wanting to post up Fernandez. Brunson finally gets a foul called. Fernandez on the hand check. And that's going to give Brunson a 1-and-1. Knocks it down. Get rewarded the second one. Brunson also leads the team in most minutes per game. Splits the pair. Plays just under 34 minutes a game. So that means he only sits for 6 minutes every single game. Spinelli barely gets that one away from Pope. And now Rose on the spin cycle, tipped away. Off of Pittman. And then off of Fernandez. Eagles ball does not like it. The referees will have a little conference. And they'll reverse the call. So it will stay Eagles ball after all. Fernandez will inbound it. Nope, he calls someone else to inbound it up against the tall Braxton Murray. Thompson's going to go and inbound it. From the corner, weird spot to inbound, but they get it in pretty easily to Anderson. And now Rose off his knee. That should go the other way. It does not, though. So it'll stay Eagles ball again. And Spinelli will inbound at this time. Can't be finished by Thompson. Thompson gets it back and one. Way to stick with it by DJ Thompson. Gives the Eagles the lead back. Foul was against Vanderhart. It's only his second, only team fifth. Thompson knocks down the free throw to give the Eagles a 2-point lead. Eagles show press. Into Pittman with Fernandez on him. Pittman still dribbling around. Kicks to Vanderhart in the corner. Vanderhart to Murray. Back to Pittman. Pope wants the ball in the other wing. Pittman trying to back down Rose. Fadeaway jumper is good. Ties it at 67. Spinelli trying to get away from Pope. Now Fernandez steps out of bounds. Good defense by Murray to cut him off. Kennedy's going to the line, or going to the table to check back in. Murray to Pittman. Pope driving. Puts it in. Strong finish by Devin Pope. Hasn't had much luck shooting the ball, but driving to the rim today, he's done well. Bruins back up 2 with 5 minutes to go. Rose, who's been quiet in the second half. Dishes to Anderson for 3. No good. Fernandez on the rebound, though. Came flying in. Rose forces the shot. Rebounded by Anderson again. Blocked by Vanderhart. Vanderhart swats it away. Now Brunson trying to get into the other half quickly, and he's fouled. It's a body check against DJ Thompson. And it's still a 1-1, so Brunson will go to the line for another one. Kennedy is coming in for Thompson. Big free throws here for Brunson. If he can knock down this one, he can then knock down a second. It's a 2-possession game, but he misses it. Rose into the lane to Kennedy, kicks to Spinelli. Spinelli driving baseline, kicks back out to Kennedy. Kennedy's had a couple of mid-range jumpers, looking for another one. Rose gets it. Rose can't get it to go. And that one's going to go the Bruins' way. Anderson was trying to get another offensive rebound. He's had many tonight, but can't corral it in. Bray's going to come in for Spinelli. 4 minutes to go. I expect Spinelli to get back in this game before the final buzzer, especially for defensive purposes. Pope, Vanderhart, Kennedy on him, and now Brunson driving. Gets cut off by Kennedy and Anderson. Kicks to Murray, now Pittman. Pittman, good jab step into the lane. Brunson for three. In and out. Rebounded by Murray, though. Pittman thought about it, but felt Rose coming behind him. 10 on the shot clock. Murray with it to Pittman. Oh, Murray keeps it. Now to Pittman. 5 on the shot clock. He's got to go to work. Pittman. No good. Tipped around. Vanderhart comes up with it. Brunson driving. And Pope's going to slow it down. 10 on the shot clock again. Pittman to Murray. Murray can't get it to go. Lead is still 2. Under 3 to go. Bray, good drive. So after 3 offensive rebounds from the Bruins on the last trip, they couldn't put one away, and we're tied at 69 again. Pope sizing up against Rose. Now into Murray in the post. Pope gets it back in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Pope driving. Pope strong again. Can't get it in, but it's fouled. Will go to the free throw line. And that one will finally take us to our sub-4 media timeout. We had a few timeouts in the span of what felt like seconds around the sub-8 media timeout. And then finally, with 2:21, sub-4 media timeout tied at 69. So Devin Pope at the free throw line to give the Bruins the lead. 5 is the same for the Bruins. Pope has 17 points tonight. He's 0 for 3 from three-point land, but 7 for 12 overall. That's why his percentage is so high. High fives to the invisible teammates after making the first one. Now can give the Bruins a 2-point lead here. And that's exactly what he does. Now leading the Bruins with 19 points. Pittman with 18. Brunson with 12 and Vanderhart with 10. On the Eagles side, it's been Rose leading with 23 points. Bray with it. Kennedy for 3 from the top. Buries it. Gives the Eagles the lead. With under 2 to go. It's been like this all half long. Pittman driving. Pittman finishing. And a quick timeout called by Coach Uaro. .138 to go. Bruins 73, Eagles 72. It's been back and forth, edge of your seat all second half long. It's the final stretch in a critical South Region game. Kennedy, mid-range, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Back out to Bray. Shot clock reset to 20. Fernandez gets trapped. Fernandez back out to Bray. 10 on the shot clock. Kennedy in the corner. Another mid-range. Tipped by Murray. And Pittman comes up with it. Under a minute to play. Critical possession on both sides here. Kennedy tips it away from Pittman, and he's looking at the bench to Bray. Bray for the lead. Puts it in. Pittman was looking towards the bench for his directions, and Kennedy took advantage. And a timeout's called by Coach Schenk on the Eagles side, wanting to set up his defense. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in just a minute, but stick around for a crazy finish here at the Davis Fieldhouse. .48 seconds remaining. Eagles showing a press. It is vital the Bruins take care of the basketball. And it looks like there's going to be another timeout called. The ref is over at the table right now, checking with the scorebook. And I'm not entirely sure what all that was about. Well, it looks like we're going to get back without an official timeout. I don't really know what they were confirming. Pittman with the ball, going to bring it up for the Bruins. 16 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Pope with the ball. Pope travels with it. Pope's arguing he didn't have the ball. Another critical turnover for the Bruins. And now Kennedy's going to come in for Thompson. Bruins going to show pressure. 8 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. It's a 74-73 game. Inbounded, and it's Rose and Bray. Back to Rose. They try to get a trap, but the Eagles get past it. Fernandez. The Eagles can all but ice the game with a 3 and go up 3 with a layup. Cross-court pass to Kennedy. 6 on the shot clock. Bray has to go quickly. Rose. Long floater. No good. Rebounded, though, by Anderson. And the Eagles have the ball back. And he stepped out of bounds. Bray stepped out of bounds. The Bruins are trying an intentional foul. Nothing's called. And it makes Bray step out of bounds. The Bruins get the ball back. What a crazy turn of events. It looked like it was going to be foul ball the rest of the game. Anderson got another critical offensive rebound like he has been all game long. Dished it out to Bray. Bray was trying to dodge the intentional foul. I guess he did enough, and then he stepped out of bounds. .3 on the clock. Bruins down 1. They got to get a shot up in a hurry. Brunson's going to inbound it.
With 2.3 seconds remaining, it's Bruins ball.
What's going to happen here? Inbounded. Back to Brunson. Brunson dribble for the win. No good. And the Eagles come into the Davis Fieldhouse and beat the Bruins 74-73. After a crazy back and forth game, that's how it ends. And now the Eagles control their own destiny when it comes to winning the region. They have a date with Pensacola in 9 days, where if they come out with a win, they're the 1 seed in regionals. The Bruins are going to Pensacola this weekend. They need a critical win on the road to give themselves good positioning in the regional tournament that's just a couple weeks away. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The Bruins can't come away with a victory and lose 74-73. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, signing off for now, but I'll see you all in a couple weeks when the Davis Fieldhouse will host the 2025 Men's and Women's South Region Tournament. Good night, everybody.